Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and today we're gonna do a little interesting video. We're gonna rank the bathrooms, the best bathrooms in Universal Studios Hollywood. You're here for a long day, and you know, some people get quite uncomfortable going to bathroom in public, and it makes it even worse if they're dirty bathrooms. So I'm gonna give you the best, most clean, most efficient, and largest bathrooms, plus ones with the most privacy here in Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's get right into it. Next up are the restrooms by the Studio Tour. These restrooms are just typical restrooms. They're nothing too fancy about them, but they have a lot of stalls, and they again have a men's changing, the baby changing thing in the men's bathroom as well. So that's good. Again, if you're just dad and son going to the theme park together, they have a baby changing station. But yeah, not too themed, but they're pretty spacious, and there's usually never a line, so that's pretty awesome as well. And these restrooms are located right off the escalator on the lower lot of the Studio Tour. You come down the escalator and come right over here to the restroom building. The Springfield bathrooms are nice. They're right by the Springfield DMV, where all these terrible people are waiting in line, and they're going very slow on processing those. But yeah, the restrooms are right next to those, and they're slightly themed. They're as part of this building. It's kind of matches the DMV building, and they have Homer and Marge as to simplify men and women, which is nice. Inside the restrooms, it looks like the typical older Universal restrooms with the kind of, you know, that colored tile there. There's purple in the women's for the Marges, you can see it right here, and the blue for the men's. But the outside is themed, so it does give a step up above the Studio Tour bathrooms down below. The restrooms at Super Nintendo World are pretty cool. They're pretty themed, which is nice. And they have you're underwater, which is cool. So it's like the underwater level, which is great. Unfortunately though, they're so small. They're actually one of the smallest restrooms in the park, which dings them in my opinion. It makes me less willing to go in them. If I have to go to the bathroom and I'm in Super Nintendo World, I actually wait to go right outside to the Jurassic bathrooms, because those are huge and much, much better. But the Super Nintendo World restrooms do get points for, again, having another baby changing thing in the men's area, and they get points for having some theming to them as well, and some nice music, the underwater level music inside as well. On New York Street over here, the bathrooms by Pet's Place are also pretty good. They're not too, I'd say they're medium. They're not too small, they're not too big, but the theming is incredible. It's right in this nice little building called the Washington. And again, they're kind of older restrooms, because these are some of the, not original, but restrooms have been replaced over and over again. There'll be some new restrooms by Fast and Furious. Again, those got demolished. So these are some of the older ones in the park, but they're still pretty nicely clean, pretty clean. Just a little bit small. Again, they're medium sized, but not as big as some of the other ones, like the Waterworld ones, which we're about to go to right now. The restrooms next to Waterworld are your typical front of the park restrooms. No real theming. The Jurassic restrooms are literally my second favorite restrooms over here, because just of how big they are. They're really massive. It just keeps going on and on. It's really good for efficiency. There's never a line in the women's or the men's bathroom, because the women's is just as large from what I hear from the Wizardress. So these are her favorite bathrooms as well, because they're just so big. There's never a line, and she can always go in, you do her thing, and come out. Same thing with the men's. It's just fantastic. I mean, look, there's literally 2 entrances. And here are my favorite bathrooms in the park. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter bathrooms. These are so great. They have Moaning Myrtle in there to help with the theming and to give a little flair there. They're big. They're completely 100% decked out themed. A+ theming there. A+ in space. Never a line. And they're just really efficient. And one of the only bathrooms where the sinks have warm, like a hot and cold option. You don't have to push the thing. It's just usually cold, but these bathrooms have a nice warm water option, which is fantastic. And that is the end of our bathroom adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped you out for any first timers or people who don't go to Universal very often. I do plan to do one for each park. So if you like this, let me know. I'll do one for Disneyland Resort, or Disneyland California Adventure, and Six Flags. Six Flags definitely needs one, because there's some pretty disgusting bathrooms at that park. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. If you like this video, press that thumbs up, subscribe for more theme park updates, and more general tips and tricks like this. And as always, have a fantastic day. No real theming, but very efficient and useful. They're pretty large, and they're pretty good for the crowds coming outside of Waterworld, because the large crowd just came out right now, and it's a huge crowd. So they have plenty of space for that, and they have a nice little waiting area, little ramp down, so if a line does form, people will be out of the way from the walkway. But first, if you want to contribute and support to the channel, you can click join to become a YouTube member, and check out my Patreon account. Comment down below your favorite bathroom, or the one that you feel most comfortable using here at the park. And as always, have a terrific day.